Hey, thanks for checking back for part 2. It works. Let me show you how I did it. So I am going to use these 18650s. I'm going to connect them up with a piece of nickel, spot weld it onto there, and then spot weld the other side onto the other negative. That way it'll put these two in series, and then I'll have 4 of them, and 4 in series giving me a max of 16 volts. And that'll put the minimum, I believe, around 12 when they're low. So with the dimmer, that's great because then it's a little bit over voltage, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm gonna start that process now. I'll show you guys as I go through it. Okay, so I have 2 battery packs now. I need to wire them in series. So I'm going to take the positive here and connect it to the negative there. But it's going to be on 2 different sides, so that means I need to wire it to where it goes across the top. I'm probably just going to solder it. As you can see, I've had a little bit too much heat shrink, just kind of the point of it, but then I realized that I need to still connect it, so I'll just cut it away. That's no problem at all. Then I have 2 across. I'll do that right now. Wire them up, and we should be at 16 volts in all. Let's do that. Alright, so that works. The only thing I haven't done yet is connected the BMS, this little guy right here. Yeah, gotta wire that up. Gotta remember, very important, remember which one's battery 1. You gotta remember which one is battery 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whatever 4 is. This should be a 14 volt. Yeah, it is. So wire it up correctly now, and then we should be on our way, and should even be able to charge it if we have a 16 volt-ish charger. Otherwise you have to just use a power bank or something. We'll figure that out as when we get to it. But yeah, let's wire this up now. So I did make a bit of a mistake here. Some of you might have seen it. So here, this is what I did. Basically, this gray wire here should not be here. This gray wire is in the front here, and that's the first negative. First negative should not be battery 1. Lever focus, there we go. Battery 1 should be this one instead. So all that really means is I'm going to get rid of this wire, and then that should fix that. So let's do that real quick. So that worked out pretty well. I think you saw that. The one part you saw that there wasn't any voltage when I tried the BMS. Well, the trick is with that certain kind of BMS is you have to run power through it first. So I went to my desktop power supply, which is right here. I went there, I ran, I think it was 16.5 volts through it. Did that, and it turned it on just at like 100 milliamp hours, so not much at all. Just enough that it activated itself, the BMS. And then I got a voltage reading out of it, as we saw. Then I hooked it up to the potentiometer here, and yeah, we have it. So now I just need to mount everything. So let's see how that process goes. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. It's there's not a lot of space. Alright, so after that I put a little bit more tape on it, gaffer tape, just to give it a little bit nicer appearance, and then I took some of the tape off and realized that it'd be better if I painted it first. So I just get a real quick spray paint and then put a little bit of tape on after to make sure everything is held down nicely. Yeah, that's pretty much the light. Alright, and there it is now with out there. I haven't put the extra tape on it across the top here probably. Will it hurt the cooling capabilities, the tape and everything? Yes, most definitely. But I mean, it's a giant piece of copper as is, so it'll take a little while to heat up, and it should be able to be pretty hot. So there you have it. This is the This is the light. We got our potentiometer here and light source. Boom. Pretty bright. If it's off camera here, put it as arm's length as far as I can, and you can see it really gives quite a bit of light, which will be a great video light. So I'm very excited to be using it, and yeah, we'll see what I can do with this thing. Let me know in the comments what you think how I should mount this, because there's not a whole lot of copper here. I know it's painted black now, so it's a little hard to see, but not a whole lot of copper here, not quite enough to have a 1/4 inch nut to screw in for a regular tripod. I have clamps and whatnot, so I could definitely use some of those. We'll see what can look more professional. But let me know in the comments what you guys, if you decide to build this, what you use to mount it or how you mount it. I hope this helps. And to make something like this, it really wasn't that expensive at all, and it should be pretty reliable and looks pretty nice as is too. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next build.